welcome to all of my water signs. I hope that this finds you guys having a great start, and I do mean a wonderful, blessed, amazing start to 2023. I just speak that, this video, this first tarot time of 2023 is finding you guys in great spirits. That your emotions have been honored in this season, because I know how big that is for water sign people. I just speak that you guys have already been finding out where the water flows just genuinely, you know what I'm saying? Where the water just genuinely flows. You're not forcing in this season, that you're just flowing in this season. And I'm just speaking that this season has been a season of great flow for you already. And that is just going to continue to be a great season of flow for all of my water sign people. Come on. Can we say flow? That is the word for today, is flow. It's not force, it's flow. So shout out to all of my water signs, my Cancers, my Pisces, and my Scorpios. We are flowing through 2023. Can I get an amen? Amen. Ashe. Namaste. So let's go ahead and look at the chart of the moment. Um so I'll go ahead and start with Cancer. Cancer. So right now, you guys are smack in the middle between third and fourth house. So right now, Cancer, you guys have really been prioritizing your family, and you've been prioritizing really just opening up your ability to seek to understand and be understood by others as well. Maybe some of you guys have also been thinking about going back to school, learning a trade, really just expanding your knowledge on a subject. Some of you may have also be thinking about or have taken some short trips. So maybe you've been doing some light traveling. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you've been hitting the slab. You've been doing some traveling, or you want to in the very near future get out and travel on a short trip. So yes, next we have Pisces. Pisces right now. Oh, ooh, Pisces, you're super intuitive right now. You guys have been you are almost in your favorite place to be. Well, you're almost out of, let me say that. You've been um in the 12th house, which is like your ruling house, and that's the subconscious, that deals with the subconscious thought, that deals with the subconscious mind, that deals with the dream state. So maybe Pisces, you guys have been dreaming heavily, or have you been recording your dreams, Pisces? I hope so. If you haven't, write those dreams down, especially right now, because I want to say Neptune. Yes, Neptune, your ruling planet, is 1 degree into Pisces as well. So you guys really need to be focusing heavily on your ideas and things that come to you just without you having to force the idea, without you having to conjure up, okay, let me sit down and think about what I'm thinking about right now. Let me think about what I'm thinking about. Let me write down what I think I want to think. I'm thinking that I want to do. No, that's not what you pay attention to right now. Right now, Pisces, you should be paying attention to things that just come to you intuitively, things that you intuitively feel, things that you intuitively know. So like, especially things that are coming down from your subconscious, of course, through a filtered lens to a degree, because if you are consuming, things, drugs, alcohol, any type of substance that alters your subconscious, then you definitely want to filter that. But if you're looking at things from a clear filter, you're taking care of your mental, emotional, physical, health, and you're making sure that you're keeping yourself in a state to where, if a message does come through, you're again looking at it through a filtered lens, then by all means, you need to write those things down, act on those things. Right now is a great time to do that for you, because of where the energy is, and with your ruling planet being in your ruling house. Come on. use that water, use your innate abilities. You know what I'm saying? That's like a superpower for you guys right now. So it's and Scorpio. So my Scorpios, you guys actually don't have any planetary transits going on right now in your sign. I can tell you right now that for many of my Scorpios, you guys have been really feeling a sense of wanting to look through your partnerships, wanting to, really explore the idea of partnership. Maybe for my Scorpios, you've been, looking at, orienting yourself to your ideas of what is a partner, what am I looking for. If you're in a partnership, maybe you're looking to strengthen your partnership. If you're looking for a partnership, you're reorienting your ideas for it, and if you're not where you need to be energetically. You need to be focusing, forget whatever else you've been focusing your energy on, Scorpios. You need to be focusing on your ideas as it relates to partnership. That is something that is very benefic for you right now, because you're going to get a lot of clarity in your ideas and in your understandings if you take advantage of that now. um, so I do want to again, I talked a little bit about, so really the only sign that I would also want to just go into detail, and I think I've already covered, because I don't think there are any other planets in Pisces. No, there aren't any other planets that are doing transits in Pisces besides Neptune. But I want to just look at the chart to see, uh, does Neptune have any? No, Neptune, okay, well, sextile the sun. I see that. So, for the most part, Neptune is drinking its water and minding its business, okay? It's drinking its water. It's got its Capri Sun pack. It's over there in Pisces chilling. You know what I'm saying? Neptune is drinking its water, minding its business in his favorite place. Neptune is feeling so, again, benefic for Pisces, specifically for Pisces, for all water signs in general, but specifically for Pisces, your ruling planet in your ruling house right now. So really tap into your subconscious mind and use it, milk it, write down things. Don't just be like, oh, that thought I had, oh, that was a thought right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like really, or that dream I had last night. Oh, that was a dream right there. Oh, that, you know what I'm saying? That idea that just came to me. Oh, that was something, huh? Like, no, 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 write it down. Really go ahead and start writing. Keep a good account of what you're feeling right now. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and let's get ready to go into the tarot for my water signs: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for this week. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, and Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Now I'm going to shuffle this deck. The first deck I had already pretty much shuffled. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. The Magician shows up again. So the reason I said the Magician showed up again is because in a previous reading, that was a card that, so this is a transformative time. Whenever I see a card like in more than one reading, I really like to reiterate to the signs that, this is something that people need to pay more attention to, and that for today, it's definitely been the Magician. This is the second time it showed up. And this is action, ambition, and manifesting. So starting out this week, you guys have been the magicians in your own life. You guys have been taking the bull by the horns. So major arcana means this is an event. So you've already set in motion by either an event that has already happened, or there's something that's coming up in your life that's making you want to be the person to make the change in your own life, and not, allow life to happen to you. So I'm seeing that my water signs are really being transformative in your thought processes, in the way that you're analyzing your life right now. Is a very transformative way of doing it. Like I'm not waiting on somebody to magically make things better. Like my magic is myself. I manifested it myself. I did it myself, and I'm doing this myself. um and literally, the look at the companion that came with the magician. It was self. I can't make this up. Okay, this is a completely different deck. The companion with the magician is self. Let's read it. It says, if beating yourself up worked, you'd be thin, rich, and happy. Try loving yourself instead. And look at the picture. Look at the illustration. There's a woman who was in a cage. Looks like she's opening the door to a cage and freeing herself out of the cage. And then there are little hearts right here. So to me, this represents self-love. From going from bondage to self-love. So you guys have been like being the master of your own fate by pulling out your own self-love, pulling out and utilizing your own self-love. Like, I love myself enough to, be the transformative person that I need to be for myself. And realizing that, regardless of, the circumstance or things that go on in your life, or, this or that, like, you have the power, you have the magic and all you need is the, action, and have the ambition to manifest whatever it is that you want. And that's earth, water, fire, or air. So that's materials. That is mastering your emotions, mastering your communication, mastering, your ability, your drive, your willpower. You can do, you have the ability to do it. So the next card, after the magician, all that manifesting is rest in the suite of swords, and it's reversed. So all that action and ambition, maybe water signs, you may be feeling a bit lethargic after, you've been going after whatever that thing is that, you had the action and ambition behind wanting to do or doing, or maybe it was something that you were seeking. Kind of looking at this, maybe it was something you were seeking to. Let me see, is there anything? It could be in a partnership, specifically for Scorpio. You exacerbated maybe a lot of energy and in seeking the partnership, and your rest has been disturbed because this is in a reverse position. So after some type of a conflict, you have not been able to rest. You've been restless, water signs. And Spirit is saying to speak up. Its companion will speak up. If you avoid conflict to keep the peace, you just start a war inside yourself. So most definitely, water signs, making sure that you're also when you're going through whatever this state of manifestation is for you, on the other side of that, is going to be you're going to have to understand that even with your rest, you need to be vocal, and you need to, understand your own boundaries and limitations when it comes to your rest. And then also, I think it's just kind of ironic because of Pisces being in the 12th, well, almost in the 12th house, just about fully in the 12th house. And with that being subconscious, that can relate to sleep as well. So if you've been, not sleeping, Water signs are, you know, it's basically something, whatever it is that's disturbing your ability to rest. Definitely, you know, that's something that you need to, you know, as far as with your boundaries as it goes to your being able to really rest, not just sleep, but rest. So making sure that you're aware that that disruption in your rest, speak up about it, or whatever it is, that's causing you not to, you know, and if it's something that's like a medical condition, water signs, specifically Pisces, like you really need to, like, now's the time to take that seriously, you know. Don't just look at it as, oh, well, you know, I snore and that's just what it is. And sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night because I can't breathe. But, you know, it's just what I'm used to. You may literally have sleep apnea. You really may have some type of a medical condition that's disturbing your rest. And now's the time to speak up about it and really, you know, get to the bottom of whatever is disturbing you from being able to rest. This is not just in a metaphysical sense of disturbing my peace. No, this could be literally you have been literally not sleeping. And that's really imperative, especially for Pisces. If you haven't been resting, that can really affect you, your mental, emotional well-being as well, you know, even physical. So speak up, speak up, you know what I'm saying, and seek the knowledge from a professional, from get some advice from a professional. Do you need a sleep study? Like, do you need, you know, something that's going to, in 2023 allow you to get the rest that you need? All right. And moving on, the last the last card is in cups. That's why I said cup. The last card that was drawn is the Page of Cups reversed. Fun and socializing. So this lack of rest, guys, has maybe put some of you guys in a lethargic state. And you haven't wanted to, or desired to, you know, be as social because of the fact that you're, you know, you're so tired, or you feel drained, or you feel, you know, like, when you know how it is when you don't get proper rest, you know what I'm saying? When you don't get proper rest, you don't have the energy, you know, you literally do not have the energy. And I don't care if you slept for 8 hours, if you didn't rest, you won't have the energy. So this is, and with it being, you know, the Page of Cups, also want to also deal with the emotional toll as well, because it will begin to, you know what I'm saying, it could potentially affect your relationships, you know, your social relationships, because you're showing up as a person that is not fully rested, you know what I'm saying? So you're showing up, you know, with that, you know, the tiredness, and people can see it, or maybe they can feel it. And that could translate as frustration, that could translate as, you know, anxiety, that could, you know, translate as a lot of different things. So really you got to make a decision. The companion to the Page of Cups reversed is decision. Sometimes the best decision is no decision at all. So if there's something that's been stealing your peace, as far as, you know, like if there's drama or something like that, so if it is like a peace type thing, you know what I'm saying, maybe this is saying as well for you to free your mind of unnecessary things, or unnecessary thoughts that are just weighing you down. So those are thoughts that we just eliminate, or you have to learn how to eliminate, because they will begin to crowd your subconscious mind, you know. So even if you're just like, well, I don't talk about that, or I don't deal with that, I don't want to talk about it, I don't want to, it's still living alive in your subconscious, even though you don't want to talk about it. So maybe there's some things that you may need to confront in this season of this week, or some decisions that you know, either need to make, you know, a decision about it, or you need to, you know what I'm saying, really, if there's some cutting toxic ties, you know what I'm saying, maybe that's the no decision. It's not saying that you don't engage It's just saying not making a decision as it relates to being a part of the circus. You know what I'm saying? So you can totally decide to remove yourself from a circus if you see a clown. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what you feel me? Okay. So you got a decision, water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You have the decision to, just because the clowns show up don't mean that you have to entertain a circus. If it's bringing drama, if it's bringing unnecessary negativity or anything like that, then you have the right, you know what I'm saying, to reclaim your rest. But if this is literally a medical condition, if this is a medical condition, if some of you guys have been suffering from sleep issues, like, speak up about it. Like, really, really, really speak up about it. Don't go another year suffering. You know what I'm saying? Don't go another year suffering and not really resting when there are resources out there for you, in order to get a better night's sleep if you need resources. I've literally been, had a friend that had sleep apnea so bad that, they had to sleep with a one of those breathing masks on at night. Like, literally with a mask on. The kind that, like, pump the oxygen with the oxygen tank. Yeah, so, like, that can be really serious, guys. Take those type of things into consideration. Take your health seriously, and if you're not resting, water signs, if you're having issues resting, explore your options, whether it be melatonin, if you're looking for a natural remedy and you don't want to take, prescription drugs to have to go to sleep, there's melatonin. There's different teas you can drink that aid in relaxation. There is, different megahertz that you can even go to on YouTube, that play different sound wave frequencies that aid and assist in sleep as well. So there are different options that you can explore in order to get a better night's sleep. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me on today, water signs. I will see you guys next week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Peace.